What up, guys? This is Seraph here. Another installment in a dangerous method, but this is a little bit different than, it's kind of a departure from the trend that I was setting with the other dangerous method videos. In that I'm not focusing on CA as part of this build. In the last video I talked about opening up the possibilities of using things that aren't conventionally considered appropriate for, say, a Sniper Zero. Now, the reasoning behind why this works and why that works is the same, right? Essentially, you're getting your damage from elsewhere, so you don't have to have that deadly sniper calm or tranquil or whichever one you prefer, the OSOC. Using a couple of Banbury pimps, got this antagonist. This is pretty key to this build. Capacity's right up there where it's nice. The recharge is really nice too. The delay is kind of middle of the road, not too bad, not too great. And you'll notice that the specials of the shield, I'm not really prioritizing too much. The deflected bullet damage and the damage reduction from the bullets. Not getting shot at a lot, so I don't have to worry about it. In other areas, zones with loaders or bandits, I'm going to have a little bit better better stats in those areas. But I'm familiar with the way that this part combination works in practice. This is just, it's a beautiful shield. It functions really well. My longbow slag transfusion, 0 fuse time, Skin of the Ancients, 30 and 30 for capacity and recharge rate, and then I got another 39 from Shadow Stalker to my recharge rate. Put a bar over here. I'm not really that high with bar. There's a lot of people that are out there got a lot higher badass rank than I do. I've only got a couple characters, so. And the other star of the show is follow through. Get my gun damage up to 66%, but really it's about the movement speed. Strafe around an enemy, get up behind him and smack that ass. Now, Rising Shot procs very readily to ×5 with a Pimpernel when you have velocity up. It's doing a lot of damage because of the bore, but then you throw that extra 100% on top and it's just devastating. The problem with velocity and stacking Rising Shot with the Pimp is that you lose those stacks really quick. The depletion rate, it'll skip entire numbers. Like it'll be at 5, it'll go 2, 0. It'll be 2 and then they're gone. You know, it's just the way that it is. I didn't pick Deathmark because I like having that critical ascension there if I want it. If I need to get a couple of crits to up my damage because I'm not doing what I'd like to against a boss or what have you, I can always go that way and get that damage. Bore is a must-have for this. Killer over full precision, because I tend to be up close and personal with this build. That's kind of the way that it works. That's 75% reload speed, and then of course the 50% crit hit. Headshot instead of precision, because obviously if I want that extra damage, I'm going to be wanting it here. I don't really need to zoom in a whole lot. And then of course that one with the gun. If there was a flagship skill for a dangerous method, it would be this skill. Now, got Grim and Killing Blow over here as well. Rising Shot, when you get it to ×5 and then you take a melee, you're getting the full ×5 Rising Shot bonus from the melee. So I can get there with the Pimp, throw down a little bit of katana, and if I got a kill going and they're at less than 30% health, I'm doing enough damage to take them out. I'd like to have Be Like Water, but just don't have enough skill points. I'd also like to have Deathmark. Once again, don't have enough skill points. How this build changes in other areas. If I'm running skeletons, it'd be more like this. The skeletons, they just get wrecked by those 5 explosive projectiles. And then obviously they're not weak to corrosive, so. But in here I don't need those things. I'd rather have the slag on my grenade. And I only need 2 guns in here because there's nothing that has There's no skeletons or anything. So I'm going to be doing just a Halo swap style showcase of how this all pans out in practice here. Times 4, not bad. As you'll notice, it gets up to times 5 quite readily. You can see that Grim is fighting the DOT from the spider. You'll notice that I'm trying to get behind and line up my shots for boar. You know, this whole thing works because of the Pimpernel and boar, so it makes even more sense to just go ahead and max out the whole idea. I prefer that the longbow slag transfusion with the 0 timer to the magic missile. I've been using the longbow the way that the magic missile was kind of supposed to work for the longest time. And the benefit of that is that I have that healing in the air for whenever I need it. That's what happens when you rush. Don't do it. Unless you're Shadow of the Pimpernel. Ow. Tried to get over them guys, but just stuck in that same fucking corner. Bit of Italian plumber action there. Bounce on your head, fool. Yes, I bored my own katana. I'm that cool. At least I think that's what happened. Probably not. Probably something else. I got iridium on the floor. Hopefully the audio pans out on this video. Recorded this once before. A couple of Steam messages popped up. I'm not sure what was going on. I got a new hard drive so that I don't have to have space. It's just I don't have any latency now that I have a dedicated drive, but I was having problems with the audio, so if it doesn't pan out with the audio, I'll do my best to explain what happens in this video in the thread. Ring around the posy. Iridium. Get around him and spank that ass. What's this? Speed run? Yes, please. Little bit of critical ascension action there to top it all off. Another speed shrine. This video is going to be longer than I expected it to be. Antagonist slagging me again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to call it there, dudes. So, hope you enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them in the thread, and happy hunting.